Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Abdel Salim Garba. I'm a chartered accountant and influencer on YouTube. I created this YouTube channel to give to young African people advice about entrepreneurship, personal development, and employment, because I'm convinced that the development of Africa cannot achieve without involvement of young Africans in our development. We need to be awake. We need to be part of this challenge, which is the development of our continent. We need to reflect and take actions to improve the life of our communities. Now, in this channel, I launched a few days ago a series of videos about what reasons why it's important for you to become to become formalized, to formalize your company and pay your taxes. Why it's important for you to stop to be afraid to pay taxes. Because in Africa, we noticed that young Africans guys, young African entrepreneurs, they are starting their business. They started their businesses and usually try to make it hidden, to make it in their home, at their home. They don't want to formalize. They don't want to create a company properly, because they are afraid of taxes. Now, in this series of videos, we are trying to sensibilize, to give advices to these entrepreneurs, and give them reasons and information why it's important to become formal. Today, if you did not see other videos, please go to see them. We are trying to give a lot of value. So if you are not subscribed at this time, please don't hesitate to subscribe now. And today we'll share with you why it's important to formalize. An additional reason is, again, to get financing to develop your businesses. You know, if you want to grow your business, if you want to become a great company, a very big company, there is just one thing, is funding. And funding, I already said in other videos, that funding, if you want to get fundings, the first one of your funders should be your clients. The second one can be the bank, can be other private investors, etc. Now, you have the public. So in stock exchange market, everybody in public, the public can fund your business if they buy your shares or your bonds. But my recommendation is to try to be aware and come to the chartered accountant specialist and discuss with your advisor, with your chartered accountant, about how can you enter in the stock exchange market. What are the criteria to enter in the stock exchange market, and how your chartered accountant can assist you to do it. In this video, I will give you, just for example, in West African French countries, we have a stock exchange market. The criteria, the stock exchange market is categorized in three blocks. So the first block is for very big company like MTN, Orange, Sonatel, etc. The second block of company is for middle, less bigger companies, and the third one is for company middle entities who is just trying now to upgrade, to grow. For the third block of company, for the third block in stock exchange market, in West African French stock exchange market, the criteria is very simple. I will give you the most essential. The most essential are what? First, you need to create a company, to be a private limited company. The first one. The second one, you need to have, in terms of capital, in terms of shareholders funding, 10 million CFA run in terms of shareholder funding, in terms of capital, 10 million CFA. So the minimum of capital in this third block is 20,000 USD around. If you have 20,000 USD in terms of capital in your company, if you have 2 years minimum of existence of activities, if you have financial statement for 2 years of activities you are working, you are running, that's most essential. If you have a business plan for the next 3 years for your company, great. This and the five criteria most essential. There are other criteria, but I'm trying to give you the criteria most simple, who will awake you, who will give you, who will push you to try to get some interest on stock exchange market. So the 5-1 is you need to have a list of sponsors who can engage for you in stock exchange market, just a list. So with these 5 criteria and other just administrative criteria, you can reach the stock exchange market very, very easy. Just be assisted by a chartered accountant. If you see it's not very complicated, maybe at this stage your company, you are in this criteria, you already fill this criteria, so that's great. That will be a great news for you. So now you need to contact a chartered accountant to be assisted, who will assist you to formalize the process, to organize the process of entering in stock exchange market in West African French countries. So this is the criteria for the third block. Now the second block is in terms of capital. The stock exchange market, our stock exchange market in West African require 100 million CFA, around $200,000 in terms of capital. Just this, and they are requesting to give 20% of your company to public. So what I forgot to say in third block. In third block, the requirement is, one of criteria is to give to public 10% of your company. In second block, you need to give to public 20% of your company. So in second block, very simple, just have minimum of $200,000 in terms of capital, and give to public minimum 20% of your company. After that, for the criteria is very simple. Minimum, you need to work to have two years of activities, 2 financial statements certified by an auditor, and for other one, you can be assisted by a chartered accountant assist you to make the process and enter in the stock exchange market. Just to awake you, to aware you, I just want to aware you, to give you a push to go now to be more interested by stock exchange market, our local stock exchange market, because there is a lot of possibilities in terms of funding you can get there. And you are missing these opportunities because you are just not aware of that. So the first one, which is the big one in West African French stock exchange market, is the criteria to enter in this block are very simple. No, are just a little bit more higher. In terms of capital, the requirements is 100 million CFA, so around $200,000 capital minimum. You need to be a private company, private limited company. You need to have minimum 5 years in terms of activities, and you need to make to have a financial statement for 5 years, which is certified by an auditor, and you need to give to public 20% minimum of your company to the public. So these are the most essential in terms of criteria you need to fill to enter in first block of the West African French stock exchange market. Now, there is another one, a criteria, which is really important if you want to become a listed company in a stock exchange market. Everywhere you go, you need to know that you need to be transparent. You need to develop transparency in terms of financial transparency, transparency in your management of your company, transparency in your financial accounts. You need to know that if you want to raise capital from public in a stock exchange market, you need to be very transparent on your results, on your management, on your figures, etc. This is absolute criteria you need to fill, because you have responsibility of money you are taking from public, because if you are not serious with this money, you will have issues. Please note that you cannot have fun with money of public guys. So you need to take this money. You can, if you go to the stock exchange market, you will raise capital. Okay, that's good. Now, once you raise the capital, you need to work properly with this money. You need to work properly, seriously, and be transparent with this money. You cannot have fun and take as a joke the money of people, guys. So I hope that this information I gave you about the conditions you need to fill, the most essential conditions you need to fill to enter in West African French stock exchange market will help you, will be useful for you sooner or later. This is the most important for us. We hope that this will be useful for you. Don't hesitate, please. If this video you appreciate it, to put us a like, and please don't hesitate to subscribe. If you are not subscribed at this moment, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Share it with your friends, your colleagues, other entrepreneurs who think that this video will be useful and helpful for them, because the guys who has information has the power, and we need to create African entrepreneurs very really big, powerful in our continent. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching our videos. Take care and see you tomorrow for the next video. Cheers.